Okay, hello to everyone. I'm Federico, I'm from Brescia, and I am a physics teacher in the secondary school, but I also carry out experiment in the primary school as a science communicator. And I would like to talk with you about two of my projects. The first is the project You Can Do It, and you can see here a poster about the Italian version of the project. And then I would like to share with you my favorite experiment, and surely you will enjoy this moment. First of all, the You Can Do It project is a project that I developed in Italy since 6 years ago. I would like to show you just some brief slides so that you can have a clear idea of what I'm talking about. And okay, full mode. Okay. So the You Can Do It project is a side project for young makers, and there is a version for students from the primary school, and also a version for students from the secondary school. Can you see the presentation? Okay, that's great.
Yes, we see it well, just the mic was off.
Okay, and the first step is this. Students in the class are split in teams, 4 or 5 students, and they are given a kit, a bag with full of materials. There are straws, there are sticks, wood sticks, paper, and you can see on the right students that are unboxing the kit that they were given. And the challenge is to use all this stuff to make a toy. They have to build a toy in an available time from 12 to 15 hours. And during this time, students have to work in teams, and teachers are not allowed to give any suggestion, indication. Teachers just check that everything is fine. Students have to prepare the toy, but also a report about all the stages. You can see here, for example, a final product from the project. These are also some toys at the end of the available time. And once the projects are finished, students present their work in the class and share it with teachers. Of course, the best project can join a final competition. And last year, here in my city, more than 700 students participated to the event, and the final event had a jury panel of professionals from my city. Here you can see one of the toys from the latest edition of a project. So all the description of the project are online on the website of my association. I will give you a link, and you can join the project differently. There is a version for the primary school, a version for the middle school, and all this activity is carried out by secondary school students, because they prepare all the material, they go to the school and present all material. And the last year I was able to promote this project also in countries abroad. such as England, Finland, and we did the activity, of course, sharing online through pictures, through a video call, and it was very interesting. So I think that students are all very engaged in this project. First of all, because they create something with their hands and using their creativity, because they can do anything they want without any advice from the adults. And also they can share with other students and ask them about their feelings and what they decide to do and why. Of course, every year there is a topic. So the last year the topic was energy, the year before was magnet. So in the initial kit, they can find some specific material according to the topic. For example, magnet, electric motors, solar panel, and stuff. I can show you directly the kit from the last edition, this bag. Okay, you can see here straws, rubbers, and also bearings and springs, fan, electric motor, lots of stuff. And the second thing I would like to show you is one of my favorite experiments, and actually it is one of the main experiments of the Beyond the Water project. That is one of my one of the projects that I carry out, and I participate as a joint project at Science Stage in Portugal, and with this project, according to what Ruth said before, I like to discover nature and to find the science everywhere. And I think that the science activity is just to find out how things work in nature, just to try to replicate it with our material, our technology. And that's why the project is called Beyond the Water, because this experiment that I'm going to show you briefly is something that is not just about water and what water is, but it is about what water can reveal about many things, about geometry, math, physics, light, waves. So the experiment is very simple, and you just need some kind of pan, I think, in English. Okay.
Yeah, like a pan or a tray. Or
okay. And you just have to fill with water. Okay. And now I use my camera to show the preview that I have prepared. Okay. This is full of water. Okay. And at the bottom, I have prepared a piece, a black cardboard. I'm going to show you. Okay. I'm telling you later why okay, this is a black cardboard, and I put it inside. I will show you later why. Anyway, we were talking about pollution and what does it happen when oil meet water. For example, a boat full of water, of oil in the sea is broken, and oil goes out in the water. So we are going to replicate this contact between oil and water just using a single drop of oil. This is the oil that I have available, and you can...
just before you do that, can I interrupt you with some questions?
Yes.
So there were questions about what's in the water. So it was clear there's black paper or black cardboard, but is there oil added to it as well, or what else is there?
No, only water, clear water, and a piece of cardboard like this one. Okay.
Okay, yeah, because the water, it looks like the water is black.
Yeah.
Does color come out of the cardboard into the water?
Yes, because I prepared this cardboard at, just 10 minutes ago, and some of the color from the cardboard colored the water. Okay,
Oh,
but
okay, that makes sense now, and we know what it is. Sorry for the interruption.
Okay, no, thank you. So water, then a cardboard, and I would like to use this nail polish, nail polish. Okay.
Yeah,
as a sample of oil, So the experiment is very simple. I'm going to put one single oil drop on the water and look at what does it happen. So first of all, I will check if a drop is available. Okay. Just this tiny oil drop. Okay, I'm ready. Okay. You can see that the oil drop becomes very large, okay, and very colored. If you don't like this kind of bubble of oil drop, you can easily remove this way. That makes sense because that this is plastic after all. Okay. So I'm going to repeat the experiment with just only one tiny little.
Only oil in nail polish emballage or what?
Yeah, it's
nail polish.
no. It's nail polish. It's not oil, but it behaves the same as an oil spill on top of water.
Yes, of course. And of course, suddenly I can see some strange things. I mean, the oil drop now is very wide, and the thickness, of course, is very small. And what about the color? Where do this color come from? That are the questions that usually students make. So we are going to study deeply this oil drop this way. Remember that at the bottom, I have a cardboard. So I can remove the cardboard, and together the oil drop will come out. Look at that. Now I just need some minutes for the oil drop to dry out. And finally, I have an oil drop in my hand and I can study carefully. I would like to show you the result. Okay.
Where we can get these carbon papers?
Oh, it's just like a dark colored paper, like this, but like for kids in primary school, you tend to have thicker.
Yes, it's common. It's common cardboard. Okay, common cardboard. There are no specific. So
I think they should have them just at like any art shop or like paper store.
yes.
Yeah.
And look at the result. Look at this beauty.
That was really nice.
And that's amazing. And of course, we are going to study this oil drop scientifically. So there are many options for students and teachers to develop this experiment. For example, with some students, we try and calculate the thickness and using different techniques. With my student from a secondary school, we ended up calculating very precisely, and we found out that you need more than 100 of this oil drop to reach 1 millimeter. More than 100. It makes sense. And what about the colors? Especially children are always interested in colors. Why this color, and why this color are so bright, and why rings? So essentially, this is the spectrum, okay, of light. And you know that according to a color, there is a specific wavelength. What does it mean? That if you see one color, for example, red or yellow, it means that the thickness is bigger than the thickness with the violet light. So the result is that I see this oil drop as a flat surface, but actually the yellow and red part are mountains, and the violet part is valleys. So actually, it makes sense as a desert and valley and mountain environment. So there are so many things about this oil drop that we can find out, and if you want to have a look deeply in this experiment, I can show you a video that from my YouTube channel. Okay, so if you happen to go to this YouTube channel, Aghi Magnetici, that is my association, you can see the Beyond the Water, BTWU, Beyond the Water experiment, and have a look and enjoy this experiment, and try to with your student, even with your other teacher. I happened to carry out this experiment also with teachers last year, and it was amazing the way that they tried to improve experiment, change things, add one layer over one layer. So this is always something very interesting. And the last thing, the last week I was in Sevilla, in Spain, because of an Erasmus project, and I carried out this experiment with a student from Spain, and it was amazing. They worked in group, and they were very involved in this experience. Okay, that's all. So thank you for giving me this opportunity. And if you want some idea, follow my channel. Of course, I'm writing here the link to this channel. Okay, and
Manetici,
okay.
which I think means like magnetic aha.
Sorry?
The meaning of Aghi Manetici.
Sorry. Magnetic needles.
Oh, right.
In Italian, because they always show the right direction.
Oh, that's beautiful. And I had a question. The kit for Yes You Can, like C4 Fare, that you give out, do you have a set of instructions for teachers who want to make similar kits in their country or their area? Like what ingredients you include, so someone who tries to
Yes, of course.
do the same?
On the website, you can find the material list of the kits from the latest edition. You know that the kits is slightly different according to the topic. So, for example, with England and Finland, I was able to ask to my foreign teachers to provide for themselves most of the material, I think wood sticks and stuff. And I send from Italy all the extra material. So if you want to try with your students or try with other, I can give you the list, and I can send you also the specific materials, for example, electric engine or solar panel or magnets, okay, needed for the project. This is why I found some sponsors the last year that are very interested in promoting this project, and they told me that I can send material wherever I want in Europe, but not only, also in Kazakhstan, why not? And so that students over there could replicate the experiment and then try and share it. Anyway, all this material, all this information are on the website. So on the website of the association, now I'm writing here.
Well, I just put a link in the chat as well, and we'll give it to everyone here.
Okay, this is the Italian version of my association, but you can find in the homepage, and I can show you briefly. And okay, first of all. Okay. Oh. Okay, sorry. I can show briefly the homepage of site so that you will be able to join and have a look. Okay. Ok, aghi magnetici. Unfortunately, my computer is stuck. Anyway, you can find the international project page on the website, and that with a link to the main project. You can do a project, the Beyond the Water project, materials and technologies, and the science picnic. Many ideas, not only from me, but also from international colleagues, and have fun.
It's been excellent. Thank you, Federico. I know a lot of the teachers here are quite interested, so I'm sure they'll be looking more up on your website. And so now we're coming.